Across the borders, Russian troops launched multiple airstrikes on a military training ground outside Ukraine's western city of Lviv, near the border of Poland. Now, the strike was launched on the International Center for Peacekeeping and Security. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has warned against what he termed as the occupiers in the Kherson region trying to repeat the third experience of the formation of pseudo-republics, but adding that Ukraine will withstand this challenge. Leila Mohammed has the details.
Russian forces have advanced even closer to the Ukrainian capital from the north, west and northeast. Their military strikes have also destroyed an airport in the town of Vasilkiv, south of the city. Presidential advisor Mikhailo Podolyak says Kiev is already effectively under siege as the army and volunteers prepare to defend the city street by street.
Відбулось екстрене засідання Херсонської обласної ради. 44 депутати ухвалили рішення, що Херсонщина – це Україна. І жодним псевдореспублікам там не місце. Україна вистоїть у цьому випробуванні. Нам потрібен час, нам потрібні сили, щоб переломити військову машину, яка прийшла на нашу землю.
The UN says that in the last 17 days there have been deaths of at least 579 Ukrainian civilians, with around 1,300 Ukrainian troops losing their lives since the start of the invasion. Russia, on its part, has announced that as at March 2nd, 2022, it had lost 498 soldiers, a number President Zelensky says is wrong, and that the correct figure is closer to 12,000. As the conflict enters its third week, the leaders of France and Germany have urged Russian President Vladimir Putin in a call to end the more than week-long siege of the port of Mariupol. Residents have been trapped without running water and power for 11 days, and there are reports of people who are starving. The mayor says more than 1,500 civilians have been killed. Corpses are lying uncollected in the streets. More than 2.5 million people have fled the senseless war in Ukraine, according to the United Nations, more than half to Poland. In Sunday's attack, the military base in Lviv, located some 40 kilometers, targeted by Russian troops in the northwest of Lviv, has been reported to have been a training center for Ukrainian forces, with foreign instructors including from the United States and Canada. It was also a hub for joint exercises of Ukrainian soldiers with NATO allies. Ukraine's Air Force Command West says that 2 cruise missiles coming from the southeast, probably from the waters of the Sea of Azov or the Black Sea, were destroyed by air defense systems. There was no information about casualties. Washington on Saturday authorized $200 million in additional military equipment for Ukraine. Russia the same day warned that its troops could target supplies of Western weapons to Ukraine. The United States said on February 12th that it withdrew 150 of its instructors from Ukraine without specifying where they were posted or what the total number of U.S. trainers was.